Welcome back to English class again. Today we shall be learning active and passive voice. Let's go through the slides to know more about active and passive voice. Thank you. Active and passive voice. Today we are going to learn how to convert active voice to passive voice. What is voice? Voice is the form of the verb. This is active voice. He kicks the ball. Subject, object, both are important in active voice. He is the subject, kicks is the action, the ball is the object. He kicks the ball when changed to passive voice. Subject and object are swapped. So object here, the ball, becomes a subject here, the ball. The ball is kicked by him. That is, the action is passed on from subject to object in the reverse direction. He kicks the ball, passive voice, the ball is kicked by him. You add the preposition by here. Active voice, he writes a letter, swapping of subject and object, changing the verb in the third form, adding helping verb, and then adding the preposition. A letter is written by him. He writes a letter is written by him. The rules to convert active to passive voice: subject and object are swapped, subject becomes object, object becomes subject. Verb is always in its third form. Add preposition by before the subject. Remember that tense never changes. I have eaten a burger. A burger has been eaten by me. My mother is knitting a sweater for me. A sweater is being knitted for me by my mother. The boy kicked the stone. The stone was kicked by the boy. Mary was baking a cake. A cake was being baked by Mary. Jai had finished homework. Homework had been finished by Jai. So you can see in the passive voice, you add the preposition by, and you can also see the verb, how it is changed. Have becomes has been. Is knitting becomes is being knitted. Kicked becomes was kicked in passive voice. Was baking becomes was being baked. Had finished becomes had been finished. So in the passive voice, you can see verb in the third form. Main verb plus ed or main verb plus en. She will accept the offer will be accepted by her. I will have charged the battery will have been charged by me. When do we use passive voice? Suri's chain was stolen. All the cookies were eaten. The road has been repaired. Now in the first sentence, Suri's chain was stolen. We do not know who stole it. All the cookies were eaten. The same here, we do not know who ate the cookies. The road has been repaired. We are not interested to know who did it, but the road is repaired. So we use passive voice when we do not know the subject or when the work done is more important. Today's assignment is change these sentences in active voice to passive voice. We must listen to his music. He washes his clothes every day. 3 men are loading the cart. He gave her a pen. We shall hear his voice no more. Write notes of active and passive voice in your grammar book. Let's revise what we have done in this lesson. We have learnt how to convert active voice to passive voice. The rules to convert active voice to passive voice are: subject becomes the object, object becomes a subject. Verb is always in its third form. Add preposition by before the subject. The tense never changes. Thank you and have a nice day.